Welcome to KetoMealsAndRecipes.com. Today I'm going to show you how very easily and quickly you can make your own fresh Keto Italian Bruschetta. The macronutrient ratio for this recipe is 3:1 with 4 grams of total carbs, 1 gram of dietary fiber, and 3 grams of net carbs per serving. The stars of this recipe are fresh tomatoes and basil with some supporting ingredients. Begin by cutting the tomato in half. Place the cut half onto the surface of the cutting board. Slice into 1 centimeter or about 1/3 of an inch wedges. Cut each wedge into 1 centimeter or 1/3 of an inch lengthwise. Rotate and cut each strip into 1 centimeter or 1/3 inch cubes. Repeat until all the tomatoes have been cubed and placed into your bowl. I would like to mention that I used vine tomatoes in this demonstration. That's because these tomatoes looked the most ripe when I was doing my shopping. But in most Italian bruschetta recipes, the tomato of choice is the Roma tomato. That's because the Roma tomato is less juicy, easier to cut, and has a really great taste when it's ripe. I would recommend that if your store has ripe Roma tomatoes, choose those over the vine tomatoes. But if they're not a good quality, then vine tomatoes make a great second choice. Then add the grated garlic to the bowl and the grated parmesan cheese. Remove the basil leaves from the stalk and roll them into a cigar shape. Starting at one end, cut the basil into very thin ribbons. Then chop the ribbons without bruising. What that means is you cut the basil in such a way that you don't have the liquid from the leaves leak onto your cutting board. The green liquid is full of good nutrients and chlorophyll, and it's far better in you than left on the cutting board. Scoop up and place the chopped basil into the bowl. Add your extra virgin olive oil and toss well. Season with the salt and vinegar and stir well to combine. Take a taste for salt and adjust if necessary for your preference. But don't add too much salt. When adjusting for salt, you don't want the tomato and basil flavor in this bruschetta to be overpowered by the taste of the salt. When you're happy with the seasoning, cover the bowl with cling wrap and refrigerate until you need it. A quick FYI, if left overnight, this bruschetta will taste even better the next day. This Keto Italian Bruschetta will keep well for several days when stored in the refrigerator. Enjoy! And don't forget, this bruschetta can be used in the Keto Bruschetta stuffed chicken breasts. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. The link for the printable recipe is available in the description below.